guys, let's talk about POA of trial balance today. Trial balance. A trial balance is a listing of the closing balance of all ledger accounts and their balance extracted from general ledger on a given date, usually Mondays. Right? Now, next, it is used to verify that the total of all accounts with debit balance equals the total of all accounts with credit balance. Right? Next, what is the purpose or use of a trial balance? To check the mathematical accuracy, arithmetic errors of a debits and credits. That means total debits must equal total credits. This is their term and condition. Alright. Next, to prepare financial statement like statement of financial performance and position. Okay. Next, how things to take notes preparing a trial balance. Number 1. Accounts with normal debit balance like assets, drawings, expenses. I form it DADE. D for debit, A for assets, D for drawing, and then E for expenses, so that we easy to remember. Second, accounts with normal credit balance like equity, income, liabilities. I form it as CCIL. C for credit, C for capital, capital equal equity, I for income, L for liability. Please take note that to balance a trial balance, the total on debit and credit side of the trial balance must always have the same figure, right? Next, errors revealed by the trial balance. Errors in calculation. Now, sometimes we will press the calculator wrongly. Suppose key in 1869, but we key in wrongly 1896. That's why error in calculation. Right? The next one, errors of omission of one entry. Like, we supposed to key in the data into the debit side, but we forgot to another key into credit side. That's why we call it omission of one entry. Right? Next, posting to the wrong side of an account. Like example here, motor vehicle is assets. It's supposed to key in the figure to the debit side, but sometimes we are overlooked to post to the credit side. That's why we call it wrong side of an account. Right? Next, amounts posted disagree. Let's take this example here. We're supposed to key in 1869, but we post it 1896. That's why what we call is amounts posted disagree. Right? Okay, next, simple question here. Prepare a trial balance for can supplier as 31st May 2023. Here the question given. Okay, on the left hand side is considered as a question. They have given you the particular and the dollar. Right? Then at the right hand side is considered as a trial balance template. Should have a company name. And then trial balance as 31st May 2023. And then you have a particular column, debit column, and the credit column. Then particular we all exactly copy and paste from the question exactly. Right? Now before we go identify debit side and credit side, remember the previous one. I create the own form so they are easy to remember, DADE. Then on the credit side, I form it as CCIL. Alright, now we start to solve it one by one slowly. First, cost of sales. Cost of sale under the debit column. Debit column. So I copy and paste how much? 50,000 there. Right. Next, sale revenue. Sale revenue consider is income. That's why under the credit column. So 30,000 there. Right. Next, trade receivables. Trade receivable consider current assets. Current assets under the assets. That's why under the debit side. Okay. Trade payable. Trade payable is your supplier. You consider you owe the money. That's why liability under the credit column. Right. Now next one, discount allowed, discount received. How to identify them? But guideline here. You always take you as a boss. You have to sell the product to your customer, and then you also will buy some product from your supplier, right? That's why discount allowed. You only remember allowed that means you give discount to your supplier. So that is considered is under the expenses. That's why discount allowed is 120 under the debit side. Now discount received, that means you receive some discount from your supplier. That means you earn some extra money. That is considered income. That's why you must put under the credit side. Alright. Now return inwards is considered sale returns. That means customer return some product to you due to 40. Alright. So that means it's considered under the debit side. Right. Then how about return outwards? You return some product to your supplier. So then it's considered supplier under the liability. So that means you must put under the credit side. Alright. Drawing must have under the debit side, debit column. So capital consider is under your credit column. Right. Motor vehicle is assets under the debit column. Bank overdraft, that means you exceed the limit. That's why consider liability under the credit side. How about cash and bank? Cash and bank, that means under the current assets under the debit side here. Long-term borrowing, that means you borrow some huge amount from bank. This considered as a liability. So I put under the credit side. Inventory consider assets, is considered under current assets. That's why I put under the debit side. How about the accrued rent? It means you have owned some money, haven't settled yet. That's why I consider liability under the credit side. So at the end, when you add up the debit and the credit together, it must to get the same amount figure there. Right? Okay. I hope you will more clear after watching this video. Thanks for watching.